I am so good. I'm so happy to see you shining.
Thank you. I know that last month we did your collections launch, which was super exciting. We got some of those articles of clothing, but today we're doing my collection.
That's right. That's what I couldn't wait for. First of all,
Yes.
after we talked about my collection and we had so much fun and we went crazy, it was such a fun time.
Yes.
I went to the Athleta store and I saw
Yes.
the girls section and it was prior to yours dropping, and I'm like, oh man, when hers drops, it's gonna be so cool, because I actually didn't realize that Athleta has like a focused girls section. I actually
Yes.
didn't know that until you told me. So I'm
Yes.
so excited. That's perfect for you. How did that?
Thank you.
Tell me about it. Tell me about what
Yes.
you want
So
to do.
kind of our intention with the Athleta Girl collection is to inspire these young girls growing up and to kind of have role models. So that's why whenever I did this collection, I did it with intent. So in a lot of the articles of clothing, I also have one of the jackets here. We did mantras. So some of my favorite mantras, and that kind of helped me get through some of those hard times or those hard days. One of them is because I can, just to remind kids like you guys can do anything you put your minds to. One of them, the floor is yours, to also open their mind up. And again, you can do anything you want. And then the third one, which is one of my favorites, is no dream is too big or too small.
Oh
So,
my gosh,
yeah.
I love that so much. And I'm imagining, everybody, there's these times in our lives when we're up against a wall where we feel like we can't. I remember a clear time I felt like I couldn't was when I was preparing to do the Grammys, and I had the crazy idea to play two pianos at the same time.
Yeah.
And I remember that the night before, like right before the rehearsal, I couldn't do it. Like I had this idea, but I couldn't actually execute it. And I remember feeling like I wasn't going to be able to do it. And so I think that, mantras is such a huge part of my life too. I really believe in this idea of claiming what you want, because
Of
it's
course.
hard. And sometimes you don't feel like you can, right? And so I love this, that you incorporated that no dream is too big or too small, because sometimes you have a thing you're trying to do and maybe it's not coming together right, and and this reassurance is beautiful. What's a time where you felt like maybe you were trying something that was really hard or not going
Well, I
well?
feel like for me, the big one was last year at the Olympics. And that's when I decided to take a step back and kind of protect my mental and well-being. So that was really hard for me. I know it was on a world stage, so everybody kind of got to watch that play out. But I got a lot of good feedback from it. That's why we did this collection with intent, even with colors. And it's spring, about to be summer. So some of my favorite colors are like this dandelion yellow. We have cool like peachy in like tangerine colors with the brush strokes, but we wanted it to be very breathable, movable, so that the kids could go from school to the gym or vice versa, or whatever sports they're in. So we really made these clothes versatile. So that was really exciting for us. And I hope everybody or all the girls that wear this collection are super excited. And I know it's so crazy because I get to wear it too. I know they go up to 6 to 14, so that's really exciting. So I get to fit into it. So
That's awesome. That's so amazing. So so it's 6 to 14 like years old.
Yes, or whoever can fit into those sizes.
The size is 6 to 14.
Yes.
Got it.
So we're focusing on the kids right now. We'll see if we'll kind of broaden the horizon, but right now our main focus is the kids, because I know how much the kids have meant to me throughout my career and how much they've done and supported me. So we just kind of wanted to give back and show these kids that we appreciate them and that we're believing in them.
I love that so much. Yeah, and how is that, how do you feel as a young girl, who gave you that energy? Because I think this is exactly the point, like, having the ability to feel confident, to feel that you can make it through all the difficult times, or even just not being afraid to put in the work, because to get where you want to go, you do have to put in the work. It doesn't just appear, right? So who poured into you? Like, who are some of those people that you're like, they gave me that energy?
Yeah, I feel like from the beginning, I was adopted, so that gave me like a huge step forward, believing in me, um, in my journey. So that was, but growing up in sports, I would say was like Usain Bolt, LeBron James, Serena Williams. I mean, we have so many greats throughout the nations that have for us. So that's what I wanted to do. So I was super excited those role models to look up to, and hopefully I'll be able to do younger generation.
Yeah, wait, let's make sure we can hear you because we just got like a funny little sound thing. So if your phone's leaning against something, sometimes that
It is.
okay, no, sometimes it does that weird okay, that's the I think no, but you were saying these people that come before you to pave the path of like
Yeah.
possibility for you. For
Yes, so
sure.
that was amazing. So I had like LeBron James, Serena Williams, Usain Bolt. That kind of paved the way for me. So I hope to do the same for the younger generation. So
You're doing it. You are
thank you.
freaking doing it. Are you kidding me?
Thank you. Yes, thank you
And
so
you know
much.
what? I think that's such a beautiful thing also about like, you know, taking care of your spirit, you know, that's
Yeah.
because I do think that the world does make us go at high octane and somehow we feel like we're not, you know, good enough if we're not going at a million miles an hour and that's a lie. You know, that's like a false statement. There's so much to gain from, you know, getting internal, from slowing down. You know, you can actually I found that when I slowed down, I could go farther.
More. Yeah, you could do more.
Yeah.
And that's what I found too, because growing up, I was just like, go, 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 especially whenever I jumped out onto the world scene. It was just go, go, go. But now I take a step back and I relax, and then I feel like I'm able to achieve more, which is so nice.
You know what I mean? And so it's kind of shocking because you think you go faster, you'll get more, but actually I think you don't get as much because you're not as healthy, you're not as strong, you're not as you
Yeah.
know, you're not sleeping, you're
Care
not
of myself as
thinking well. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I love this message too, and just to everybody who's tuning in, we're sending you super love. We're
Yeah.
celebrating Simone's release of her girls collection at all
Yes.
the Athleta stores and online. You guys already showed so much love to the
Oh,
Athleta Times Keys collection.
yeah.
This is such a vibe. I love that we're able to be part of the same family. I feel like we fit together so well. You know, even though we
Me
do
too.
different things, we have the same spirit, you know?
Yes. Thank you so much for joining me today, for
Absolutely.
supporting my collection. I've had a blast with you on these Instagram lives, so thank you for taking the time out. And
Absolutely.
from the Athleta family, we love you. So thank